From free public college to free health care and beyond, the 2020 Democrat field has been peddling their so-called freebies all over the campaign trail. But a new review by the Washington Post, of all places, finds these major proposals have 10-year costs ranging from $4 to more than $50 trillion. Just for scale, by the way, the current annual federal budget is only $4.5 trillion. Joining me now is economist Don Luskin. Don, just when we find, by the way, and it's CNN that found this out, that 76% of Americans think the economy is either good or excellent, the Democrats want to blow it all up. Does that make political sense?
It doesn't, but what are you going to do if you're a Democrat? I mean, you finally had a kind of good day today. I mean, I think the stock market was actually down today for the first time in 2 weeks. I mean, these Democrats have gotten me thinking, oh my God, I've got a chance. I mean, this is just a bad time to be a Democrat. I mean, you've just got to make stuff up to convince people that these aren't the best times ever.
Well, and what they make up, I mean, they're crazy plans. Liz Warren, her plans are in some ways even crazier than Bernie Sanders, even though he's the avowed socialist and she claims she's a capitalist. The Wall Street Journal did an editorial, unlike any Wall Street Journal editorial I've ever seen, very long, going through all the new taxing plans. There were about a dozen of them that Liz Warren had. I mean, it would essentially decapitalize every business in America.
It's completely horrifying, and as an investor and as a strategic forecaster who serves institutional investors, I look at 2020 and I look at the risk that she's going to be the Democratic candidate, and I don't know whether to wish for it or dread it. Because in a way I wish for it, because somebody like that is probably completely unelectable. Because every plan that comes out of her word processor is just it's way beyond socialism. So how is that electable? But if she's on the ballot, she might get elected. And if she does, oh my God, we're not just talking about a bad quarter. We're not just talking about a bad year. We're talking about a depression. You're talking about a complete transformation of the American economy from the growth engine of the world to a disaster area.
But Don, even the most moderate of all the Democrat candidates, Joe Biden, says he would reverse the tax cuts that President Trump has put into place that have created the prosperity that we have, that have brought all these jobs back to America from Ireland, where all the tax havens were, that have actually benefited. A family of four pays $2,000 less in taxes with the Trump tax cuts than they did before. So they'd have to begin to pay $2,000 more to the government. So everybody from the lowest to the highest would pay more under the Biden plan, and he's the moderate one.
Well, let's take a pledge together. This will be our New Year's resolution, David. We'll do it together. Anytime we say that Joe Biden is a moderate, let's say he's a moderate compared to Elizabeth Warren. Right? That's what it is.
It's all relative.
There's nothing moderate about raising taxes on every American. Nothing.
And again, to emphasize, I don't think you can emphasize this enough. It's not just Wall Street. Wall Street has done spectacularly well, over 50% gains since the president was elected. But it's the jobs that are benefiting average Americans. The CBO, which is the neutral Congressional Budget Office, they're not partisan at all. Back in January 2017, they said there were going to be 2 million new jobs by now. In fact, we have 7 million new jobs right now since I mean, it's more than 3 times greater because of the tax cuts and deregulations.
Well, this stuff works. What do you know? Human beings have incentives. You let them keep more of the fruits of their labor, and they will contribute more labor to the economy. What do you know? People respond to incentives. But the Democrats seem to think that the only incentive is that they could offer you things that are free. And what you said at the top of this segment is really words to live by. When you promise one person something that's free, there's somebody off to the side who is being enslaved to produce that free thing.
That's right.
We can't go back to the pre-Civil War era where we have free agricultural labor. No, that wasn't free. We called it slavery, and we fought a war to end it. Let's not do that again.
Strong words from Don Luskin, but never a truer word has been said. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you.